Myths about intellectual disabilities, part 2. I'm going to cover all of them. Myth intellectual disability is hereditary problem. A fact intellectual disability is only sometimes inherited. Most often it is caused by external influence, some of which can be prevented. Myth. Intellectual disability is contagious. Fact. This entirely false, as intellectual disability does not spread by any type of contact. Myth. Children with intellectual disabilities should not be made to cry when being disciplined. Fact. Like all children, children with intellectual disabilities also needs to be taught good behavior. However, it's important to take their limitations into consideration when disciplining them. Myth. Marriage can cure intellectual disability. Fact. This is entirely false. Marriage to a person with an intellectual disability must take place with the full consent of the partner, who should be informed about the medical condition of the person. Myth. Medicines and vitamins can cure intellectual disability. Fact. When intellectual disability is caused by a treatable condition, appropriate treatment of that condition can cure it. There are, however, no tonics that can stimulate a damaged brain. Myth. Adults with intellectual disability can pose sexual dangers to others because they have poor sexual control. The fact is, adults with intellectual disabilities tend to be sexually inhibited. Here's a myth that is not true, and that is totally bogus. Myth. Bad deeds karma of parents from previous life can cause intellectual disability. The fact. This is entirely false. Beliefs like this only add to already increased burden on the parents. Intellectual disability is a medical condition, and parents and caregivers need support from the community. People with intellectual disability perform very well with significant support and encouragement from their family and the community. Myth. Faith healers can cure intellectual disability. Fact. This is completely false. Faith healers mislead parents into believing that they can cure intellectual disability. There is no proof or valid research-based evidence that supports this claim.